Eye-opener! Taxes don't have to be so taxing. I hope Trump eliminates taxes in the United States. I'm certain that most Americans hope for the same thing. If our taxes do get replaced with tariffs, I imagine J.D. Vance would be guaranteed a win in 2028 and probably 2032 for that matter. If, however, Trump doesn't get to eliminating taxes altogether, I think the next best thing would be a straight tax that is the same for everyone. No more loopholes upon which the rich can inordinately take advantage. Just tax everyone 10% or whatever is required to keep Erica functioning. If it's 10%, then everyone pays 10%. If it's less or more, everyone pays more or less. No need for a tax professional. No confusion as to how much you owe or how much you're getting back. Just pay 10% in the hypothetical mentioned herein and you're done. If you paid more than 10%, you're due a refund. If you paid less, you owe more. Simple as. This is, however, unlikely to pass because it would give candidates one less thing upon which to campaign. You can't promise to reform the tax code if everyone simply pays 10% of their income. It's like the Democrats promising to codify Roe versus Wade and not delivering on that promise during the 8 years of Obama and the 4 years of Biden. When the choice gets sent back to the individual states, Democrats have one less issue to pretend to care about, one less promise to break, and therefore one less thing upon which they can run. As for simplified taxes, or even better, no taxes, a fella can dream. There are plenty of people reporting and complaining about our leaders and their failures. How many are offering or even pointing to any solutions? The book, Solutions. Enough Complaining, Let's Fix America by Chris Osman does and can be found on Amazon or at www.mikesonsentertainment.com. To find out other ways you're being screwed by your current leaders, check out the posts on this blog daily. Learn about the biggest and worst issues that America and its people face today. You can also check into this blog daily to hear about those issues that America and its people will face in the near and distant future. If, however, you would like to discover possible solutions to either mitigate the worst impacts of these issues or solutions to avoid them altogether, keep listening. The problems we face are not as complicated as so many leaders and news reports claim. They are man-made and are only claimed as complicated so those who are responsible can maintain control. For example, there is a persistent argument that moving government is like turning a cruise ship around. It is supposedly a long process that can only be achieved incrementally. While this may be true for laws and policies that benefit the majority of Americans, it does not seem to be so for that smallest of American minorities. When one examines the policies and laws that benefit that minority known as the elite or the rich, the speed at which those laws are passed is exponentially faster. While most of us sit on the deck chairs waiting for the Titanic to avoid the myriad of icebergs, of which we seem to continually run afoul, the elite ride comfortably in speedboats. If, according to our Constitution, all men are created equal, why do the rich live quite different lives than the rest of us? Where is our speedboat? In 2018, Chris Osman wrote a book highlighting the problems humanity would face if more power, wealth, and control were funneled to a small group of individuals, groups, or organizations. In that book, Mr. Osman provided solutions from himself and others to the inevitable problems we would all face. In it, he also provided a means for the public to analyze, compare, and contrast the words and deeds of those we've chosen to follow against our real-world experiences. To this end, Mr. Osman provides the means for readers to disseminate information as provided by their news sources of choice, their elected officials, and any other authority they choose to follow. The book titled Solutions, Enough Complaining. Let's Fix America offers a means to hold leaders up not just to a higher standard than is currently accepted, but to one that will improve lives. Taxes suck. Click the link below and get your copy of Solutions today.